Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jai here, and now before we get on to the main focus of it, which is the next part of Anastasia. First of all, I'm recording this on Friday. I'm going to post this next tomorrow. Friday, May 1st. I'm going to post this tomorrow on Saturday, May 2nd. Hopefully I'm going to be able to make another one. If not today, then hopefully I'm hoping for tomorrow. If not, I'm going to try it either on Sunday before I have to go to work and probably post it while I'm at work, because at my job is basically right now we are I noted this to some of the people that I work with. It's like the whole supply and demand thing. Right now our demand is higher than our supply. The demand being the hours we need to work, the supply being, of course, the cards. And like I said before, because of one of my co-workers quitting, we're pretty much in a bind. Okay, now well, I've had Alanta there because I was using her in one of the farming. So I was using her for farming. She's actually a very good farming archer. So now let's hold on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk. First of all, let's grab the bonuses. Continue to get the steak here. Let me check something here. I know I got a friend request. Sorry, I don't want to. Coop Bakery. Okay, whatever that is. Anyway, gonna check skill. Like I said in a previous video, I am working on getting Scortoria 10. Can't get that skill at 10 yet because I need 8 million more. Now, in the story of the Apocrypha event, we now have Sieg as a regular character. I'm like I said, I'm farming, and I'm farming for the different copies of Sieg, so I can MP5 him. This is where I was doing it. I'm going to show you where you can farm for the best locations for farming. First off, if you're wanting the hippogriff plushies, right here is a good location. As you can see there, you get this and these things. This is an it's an assassin and berserker. You fight those golems, centaurs, and a big it says keeper of the mountain. It's as you can see, it's an Orochi. What I would recommend, since it's an assassin and berserker, using casters. I would not really recommend, if you want to do it on this node right here, it would be a better idea to do it with the Apocrypha casters, because you got Avi and Shakespeare. But on this one, use your best casters. For me, I used Nero, Merlin, and Sanzang. But right now I'm not doing it because I was only doing it to get the copy of Sieg for with hippogriffs. Now I'm currently working on getting him with the 200 fragments of the Iliad, and this is sabers. This is sabers. So I would highly recommend using archers, which is what I was using. I was using let's see, I'm using Merlin in most of my teams because Merlin's basically great with support. But Atalanta is the main one I'm using, as well as Scortoria being the other one. I mean, if you want to do it with the attack boss, then yeah, go ahead and use them. Now for the I should say, oh, it's not. So I did this for the chalks. I would recommend using. Well, these are casters, so you need to use riders, of course. I would highly recommend using Achilles or Astolfo. If you have both, go ahead and use both. But for me, I used Achilles, Merlin, of course, and Ozzy. At least one single target, one AoE. Definitely just one AoE, and the other two would be single target. Explain that in a little bit, but that's what I'm using right now. For the coins, I would either recommend the cave, and no, hold on. Yeah, you can get Lanugos because one of the enemies is that forgotten. The main enemy is that forgotten beast. And then since it's all riders, don't use Merlin in this. Don't use any casters in this because the caster will, unless of course you use Apocrypha and use his third skill. That would be a good idea. But other than that, use your best assassins. In Fate, in Apocrypha's case, the two best assassins can be used. For example, one's AoE, the other is single target. That would be Semiramis and Jack. Yeah, there's firework just went off. Anyway, the other location that's also not bad is right here. Well, not the that's the high difficulty quest. I am not going to do the challenge quest, like I said in a previous video. Anyway, this has again all assassins. You have assassins and berserkers. The berserkers are those golems. Okay, on occasion. There's also an assassin golem, but there's also a big dragon in the end. Once again, use your best assassins. Me, I actually prefer to use Semiramis, Gramps, and Jack. Semiramis and Gramps Semiramis and Jack both have attack increase, attack buffs. So yeah, use when you can. Anyway, that's all on that. I've also updated I slightly updated my character, my dang it, think Mike. My support list. Reflecting those facts, I put certain C's on certain characters. So now with that out of the way, let's get back into Anastasia. I don't know what we're going to be doing here, so let's do it. Golem Master. Let's get to putting a character that's got, okay, yeah, Caldale lunchtime. This is Assassin, so let's get to the Assassin Dailies one and see if we're gonna. Oh, doesn't look like we're gonna be. No, I'm not gonna use you. Right there. No. You know what? Since he's fairly new, since he's pretty new, and now he's a servant, let's use Sieg. You know, he'd be wiped out with one. He'd be one shot easily. But just using him for his for the bond points thing. So let's get into it. Section 3, Lost Belt, Golem Master. Yeah, it's like I was working on Charon earlier, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need to use it. Work on seeing there. Very well then, let us be on our way, Master. I have sealed off and hidden this workshop with boulders. It shall be our secret hideout. It's very well hidden. I can't see it at all anymore. But how are we going to find it again ourselves? Not to worry. I've set a golem to sense when we draw near and guide us in. Well, let's hear for golems. It's nothing special for a golem keeper like me. Although as a mage, I am merely second rate. Now then, let us head for one of the villages said to be aiding the rebel army. If I may, do be as quick about it as you can. I know. Anyway, we'll have to pass through another village to get to the one we want. Make sure you stay out of trouble there. It's mostly neutral, but it does lean pro-Ivan. Alright, let's get in and get out quickly. For anyone notices how much you guys stand out. Hold it! What do you want? You've got to pay the toll. If you need to use our village as a shortcut, it's only fair. That's ridiculous. I'm not paying that. You're off to join the rebel army, right? You can pay the toll, or I can capture and report you. Either way, it's no fur off my snout. Regrettably, we don't have a single ruble near to our name at the moment. I do not wish to cause you injury if I can help it. However, if we cannot sell this person peacefully, well, Master, what would you have us do? Let's try to persuade them. Persuade them, huh? I don't know. Tell me, are your labor needs being sufficiently met? Take a look around. What do you think? Then allow me to present you with this. Ow! What is that? A moving statue of sorts, powered by magecraft. It's not the most nimble thing, but it can quite capably handle any hard labor you wish to throw at it. And you're just giving it to us? For free? Of course not. I mean, in exchange, you will pretend you never saw us, and let us be on our way. That way we can reach our destination unimpeded, and all of you will gain an endless source of free labor. So, do we have a deal? Perhaps it's good to have Avi Cabron around. My, that certainly took a while. I see that village is incapable of picking a side. I'm surprised you could tell, human. Yeah, that's right. That village is full of Yaga who can't make up their minds. What do you mean? They continue to support Ivan the Terrible while also making deals that obviously help the rebel army. Places like that are inevitably seen as enemies by both sides. They end up destroyed when one invades. Still, given the location, it is likely left with no other choice. They are situated far from the capital, and close to the rebel army after all. Can we truly blame them for living their lives the best they can with the meager options that available to them? Trick to living a life with one foot in two camps is to throw away all you hold dear and compromise every step of the way. By the way, the Dracoin CE, I can't remember the name of it, but the Dracoin CE for the Apocrypha event, one of the characters in there, it looks like a young version of Gordolf here. While you may never enjoy it better tomorrow, at least you have the solace of knowing yesterday wasn't too bad. If you cannot do that, but instead constantly flit back and forth, you doom yourself to destruction. I saw it happen to my own family back when the political infighting grew especially fierce. Just thinking about it makes me nauseous. Please try to calm down. I don't know too much about it myself, but I've heard that for a mage, there are few things worse than having family fall to ruin. You hit the nail on the head. That village is floating back and forth. They're scrambling on trying to make ends meet and getting nowhere fast. All that aside, that village seemed very different from the town where you lived, Patxi. It almost felt like something out of the Middle Ages. True, Yaga Smolensk buildings did appear to be a bit more modern. That's because they were made back in human times. Then those buildings are all over 400 years old? That's right. They've been patched up over the years, but no one knows how to build like that anymore. The best we can do now is to fill any holes that show up. If we ever had a major earthquake, everything would probably come tumbling down like a house of cards. Much as I would like to be interested to learn more about the Yaga civilization, I believe we should set that aside for the moment. Right now, our most pressing concern is finding a way to make contact with the rebel army. You're right, I'll be Ketteron. Let's see. What if we start casually dropping words like servant, master, and singularity when we talk to El Yaga? I've always wanted to be a secret agent. Right? Unfortunately, I do not believe that it will be that easy. The rank and file soldiers have most likely never heard of those things. We must also not forget that there are servants on the enemy's side, as well as our own. Merely revealing ourselves as master and servant may not be enough to convince the rebels of our intentions. Quite right. As such, we should keep things simple and merely do what we can to demonstrate our desire to join. Tell me, Patxi, do you have any interest in joining the rebel army? Ivan the Terrible has been ruling this land with his Oprichniki for 450 years now. He's a great czar. He's freaking immortal. We've been living in fear of this regime for all our lives, but if my only choices now are to curl up and die or to go down fighting, I'll choose the latter, proudly. I see. Personally, I would have satisfied if you were merely a village to pretend to join them, but this should suffice just as well. Hey, the other guys make me mix up in all this in the first place. You have me there. Are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm sure. You guys are strong. And there's one of these servant people in the rebel army too, right? So we might just have a fighting chance against the Tsar. I suppose the right thing to do here would be to honor your wishes. How much longer are you going to drag this interminable conversation out? If he wants to do it, let him do it. We need to hurry and repair the shadow border. The Oprichniki could be looking for us even as we speak. In that case, why don't we let Patxi go into the village first and meet back up with him later? Sounds great to me. Don't worry, I'll make sure to introduce you guys. After all, you're all I've got to hang my hat on. Okay, just sit tight. Something bothering you, Master? Do you regret involving Patxi in this ordeal? I do want to respect his wishes, but there's nothing more you can do now. Sometimes we decide our own fate, and sometimes others decide for us. Now we must be patient. Rome was not built in a day, correct? Huh. Funny, considering that one of my servants I'm about to use in this fight is a Roman emperor. This is true for golems as well. Really? Because you just seem to have been throwing them together by the score in like seconds. That is simply the nature of my magecraft. And trust me, I did not reach this point in a day. It's starting to get dark. What should we do? It must be okay to enter the village now, right? Wait, someone's coming. May I ask who you are? You're the ones Patxi was talking about? That's us. Can you take your hoods off so I can see your faces? I'll be damned, guess he was telling the truth. Indeed he was. Incidentally, I will tell you now that I have no intention of removing my mask. Now, may we ask you something? We have proven to you that you are not Yaga. That we are not Yaga. So why are your comrades still training their firearms on us? Easy, there's been some rumors going around lately, see? And they say that Ivan the Terrible is working with a human mage now, with a human-bodied servant in tow. Sorry, pal, but you're not getting any mercy from us. Well, Master, what would you have us do? Just tell me the back of your sword, please. That would be difficult, as my golems do not have swords, Master. I jest. I understand your meaning, of course, so I shall do my best to honor your request. Now, let me show you the most well-kept secret among the golems I command. My fair Yaga, while I pledge to do my utmost to restrain myself, I am afraid that I cannot be held responsible for one of my golems striking a particularly vulnerable place. Say your prayers. Well, I wouldn't have taken that long if I wouldn't have talked about the Apocrypha event. But, we're getting into this. Okay. I should have enough time to cover the next one. Yes, Avenger, one of my favorite classes. Because I made the mistake of going up against BB with Jalter. Oh man, she took her out. Also, can't wait to get Summer BB. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. Ow, you barely even touched me. Attack this with a Nero. Yep. Okay, that one takes off. Okay, good. This should be a good. Get through this one. Yep. All right. Ooh, nice in the crit there, Merlin. Ooh. Okay. Alright, this middle one. Know what I'm gonna do here. Oh, that's right, I'm using the new mystic code in this group. Who could use... You know what? No, not right now. Alright. Sorry, I have a Garden of Avalon. Oh, the way he says in the Babylonian anime. Love it. Can't wait to see her in the Camelot one. Okay, that's going down. That one's going out. Ooh. Wow, that was a quick bond level up for Sieg. Oh, they dropped those things. Mystic gunpowder. I can understand why. Gonna be a story, or is it gonna be back to the story, back to the map? Okay, back to the map. Okay, we're gonna have assassins and berserkers. Okay, so that's gonna be for the next video. Until next time, this is Lova Jedi saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.